Hi, this is Rossco with Cooking with Cyber, and this is your news for February 18th, 2024. Cyber attacks against small town America expected to increase. Lack of resources makes small town America low risk, high reward targets. Iranian hackers attack Albanian Institute of Statistics. The attack took place on February 1st, 2024, and it affected 40 computers. Cyber attacks on Colorado State Public Defenders causing denial of service attack. Uh, Public defenders around the state are without access to their court cases and all their documents, so it's causing a lot of trouble. So we'll keep an eye on that. It seems like it was a ransomware attack, but it hasn't been confirmed because there hasn't been a lot released about it. So in guitar news, this is the new Cort 7-string. It's very impressive. It's mainly no frills, all stability and tuning, and it's got these really killer Seymour Duncans, and it's got a spoke truss rod at the bottom of the neck, and so it's a 5-piece maple walnut bolt on neck, and Guitar World was drooling all over it, and Cort's been known for making some really good guitars, and lately they've been getting even better. So watch out for this one. They're really proud of the work that they're doing in there. There's a lot of people really hyping this guitar up. It seems more like it's for the metal community, but that doesn't mean that you can use it for anything else. I mean, it's a guitar. You should be able to use it to play any kind of music, though some are tailored more for other kinds of music. So with these Duncans and some of the features like the 7-string and the black finish. I'm sure they probably have some other finishes. Maybe not. I haven't really checked that out too much, but definitely check out this guitar at the article at guitarworld.com, and maybe think about getting this in the future if you're into metal music and shredding and everything else. So moving on, Rossco's signature oatmeal was our cooking scene of the week, and it's 2 2/3 cup oatmeal with 2 tablespoons of by seed blend. It's hemp, flax, and chia seeds. 1 to 1.5 quarts of water. 2 cups of my garden-grown squash and carrot blend. Uh, 2 cups bananas. 1 cup dried cranberries. 1 cup of old cereal. I use the old cereal as I explained in the video, so you can hear more of that. And applesauce I used as well. So it's delicious. So the video will be coming up right now. Hi, this is Rossco with Cooking with Cyber, and today we're doing Rossco's signature oatmeal. And so today we got this squash and carrot blend. It has some pumpkin spice in it, and it was stewed in butter. We got about 2 cups of oatmeal, and we have about a quart and a half of water. I have this blend of seeds, but they're hemp, chia, and flax. I have 2 bananas that were frozen. We keep them frozen, and I thaw them out just for this occasion. Go through a lot of bananas here. I have a thing of dried cranberries. It's about half a cup. We have some applesauce. And then we keep this. It's leftovers of our cereal, and I put them together and blend them together so that we can just try to get rid of them, so we can put cereal in the other boxes. And so I have about a cup of that. And so I got my water boiling ready. Got my water boiling ready, so I'm going to add my oatmeal to it. Slowly and stirring it in. It takes a couple minutes, but I'm just going to go right away and add some of the other stuff because it's kind of frozen. So I'm going to add the bananas to the mix, so they'll get nice and cooked up and mashed. Now that I got my bananas in there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my squash. I'm going to use all the squash and carrot mix. This recipe is pretty much straightforward. You can pretty much just dump everything in here almost at once. I like to get, got a little bit of a spill here. Take care of that quick. I like to give it a minute so that all the stuff that was kind of semi-frozen, like the bananas and the squash, you know, I just defrosted the squash and carrots in the microwave, and the bananas have just been sitting out for about an hour or so. So I'm going to add next my dried cranberries. Stir those in real good. Now that I did that, I'm going to add my seed blend. And sometimes I do adjust. With extra water or extra oatmeal because sometimes it's just not enough. You know, maybe it's because I'm lazy and I don't pay attention to the back of the box and I just try to eye everything up. But sometimes it's worth reading those instructions because then you don't end up with just either soupy oatmeal or you know, oatmeal that's just too dry. So usually it takes about 5 minutes for this to cook up. And so doing the YouTube and watching myself, you know, from time to time I see that I say and so, and I have these little things that I see, and so I think I will be trying to do a script from now on, read off a script, but sometimes it's harder with the cooking because you don't really know what's going to happen, but that is all right. So I'm taking it as it comes. This is a new experience for me. I have a little bit of experience with communications. I had oral communications last semester in school, and I did well in that class, but as you can see, I still have a lot of ums that I got to get out of there, but I'll work at it, and just bear with me. The quality and the content's going to get better, so we'll take it from here. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my cereal blend. Maybe that'll cut down on some of the liquid in there. All sorts of interesting characters in the cereal blend. Do you want to come in for a closer look? You can just stay there for a second. And like I said, sometimes I add a little bit more oatmeal to the mix. This time I'm going to add about 2/3 of a cup. Adjust the heat. It's always important to adjust the heat so that you're not boiling over. Can we get a close-up on the dog? Oh, this is our little guy Buddy. He's been such a treat since we got him. So, one thing I like about this is that it makes for a nice quick breakfast in the morning. I'll just grab a scoop out of the big container and throw it in the microwave and heat it up, and that way I don't have to do eggs or anything like that. I have a nice healthy breakfast, and it's nice and hot. It goes great with my coffee. So yeah, I mean, this is just one of those things that is part of my daily life. I try to do it 2 to 3 times out of the week, or when I make a big batch like this, I have it every day. So sometimes I add the extra cereal, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I do more of a peanut butter bananas type thing, and so other times I will soup it up a little bit more, and I'll add yogurt and some canned fruit like peaches or oranges and stuff in the morning. So it's really cooking up nice now. So I'm going to let it cook for about another minute, and then I'm going to add my applesauce to it. Sometimes I cook this for, up to 10 minutes it could take, because it has to release all the starches out of it, and it really thickens up, and then after you let it sit, it will, the oatmeal will still absorb all that water too. But it really looked like I needed to add a little bit more oatmeal to the mix, so I'm glad I was able to do that. I got such a professional camera operator, my son Axel. He's such a pro that he just goes in for the shot, and I run off and I grab the oatmeal, like no problem at all, no problem at all, I tell you. So we're at the point where I can add the applesauce, and so that's going to cool it down a little bit, because obviously applesauce is cold, so you got to be ready for that. So all right, applesauce is in. So probably about another minute of this, and then I'll turn it off and just kind of let it sit, and we'll take pictures and add them to the video. Any suggestions, if anybody has any suggestions for different meals that I could make for my videos, it's always nice to have, because there's only so many ideas that I come up with. I've been doing a good job of coming up with ideas, I feel. I've been trying to keep it so that they're relatively simple, that I can make an either 5 or 10 minute video without having to prep a whole bunch of stuff ahead of time. Some of the stuff is prepped ahead of time a little bit, but also some of the stuff I just like to make on the fly. So the content will keep getting better, and hopefully I can get some more suggestions upon things to make. So, all right, let's get in for another look at that, because I'm going to turn it off here. And that's what it looks like when I turn it off, and just kind of let it sit and cool. And so, like I said, as it cools, it will thicken, and yeah, it'll be great to have in the morning. So I'm Rossco, and this is Cooking with CYRUS. And here are my sources. So there you go. Sources, more sources. Check them out. Uh, there's links here. So I encourage you to go and do some research of your own and see what I was talking about a little bit more in depth. So thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. This has been an awesome journey for me. I've gotten way more response than I thought I was going to get, way more views, a lot of family supporting me in viewership, and hopefully some other people that I met at school and boot camp, and other people just interested in cybersecurity and guitars and cooking, and see what I'm all about. So Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the comments, everything else, and just being aware of that this channel exists. So thank you very much. It's awesome. Thanks.